me what was going through your mind during all that?
Get up with run. I didn't know what was going on. At first, it sounded like firecrackers because it started on the other end. It started because I seen the Uber driver ducking and stuff. He was shooting at the cars. But again, it sounded like firecrackers. So again, couldn't really tell it was gunshots until I actually seen the gunman and the dude drop.
That's doing all the dumb nigga shit. I know he's still alive in that motherfucker, but you got the people out here with the army suits on, all this bullshit, the army tanks and all that shit. My question is, why the fuck they ain't went in there and handled their business? And I know protocol, they can't just run up in the motherfucker and just, you know.
Saw a man's body being dragged out, saw police swarming the area. But we've been kind of holding off on reporting things because we didn't have things confirmed. But through what you just heard from there are a number of fatalities in this case. And there was a man barricaded in, and they're trying to get to that man. We now do know that Jacksonville may have been the latest victim of a mass shooting. There will be a news conference, we're told, shortly with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at Substation 5. This is Zone 5.
Like I was saying earlier, you got to come together and start praying. You got to pray stupidity
have numerous sources
this
saying
city.
a number of people dead. So,
and it's been a lot that didn't happen today. From Kings Road to also Regency. I will be doing an update on that as well, but we're gonna focus on Kings Road. Tears, man. We shed tears, but we need to have that strength as well, because there's only so much crying that we can do. We need to. It's pain, man. It's pain when you sick, when you tired. Because how much shedding tears can we do as a whole until we finally decide we gotta get mad, we gotta do something, we gotta strike our damn selves, due to the fact that nothing happens in these people's neighborhoods. We don't go in there terrorizing. We don't go in there terrorizing. Nobody not walking from one side of the town to go decide to do something so massive. For what? It's no credit behind that. Matter of fact, I just lied. There's a bunch of credit behind that. You know why? Because everything is strategic. Think about the police, federales. You think they sitting there shedding tears? No, they clapping it up. That's a win-win for them. But we'll be back. Well, just like last, just like always, another day in the neighborhood, another day for the city. We're gonna call this racially motivated hate crimes. I'm gonna read this article. Hate crime says 3 killed in the shooting at Jacksonville store by gunmen with the swastika painted AR-15. I don't know how to pronounce that, so it is what it is. But this is the thing. 3 killed. Nah. Wasn't that. Don't believe everything that you hear on the net. To go a little bit deeper, this is actually the news. They're gonna sit down and attempt to swear away, hide certain things. When I say hide, I mean lie. They're gonna decide to lie, hide a lot of things, just because they don't want us to get mad. They don't want to see us make that change, you know, the thing that we've done years ago when it mattered, where it felt like, oh yeah, this color, this proudness, it's a benefactor. I love myself. But that was the thing. What's going on? 3 people are dead after Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters said it was a racially motivated shooting that is being called a hate crime by the FBI at a Dollar General on Kings Road that prompted heavy police and SWAT's response in Northwest Jacksonville. The sheriff confirmed that the man who killed numerous people in a mass shooting with an AR-15, which had, again, that word, swastikas, drawn on it, and a Glock was seen on Ed Waters University's campus moments before gunfire erupted. The shooter who has not been identified lives in Clay County. That boy went from way out, like I said before, to decide to come over here to the community and what? Terrorize, terrorism, mass destruction. The shooter has been identified by his parents, Waters said. He was involved in a domestic call with no arrest since 2016 and also was confined through the Baker Act in 2017, according to the sheriff. According to Waters, 2 black men and a black woman were killed. Lies. More than that. The shooter died from a self-inflicted gunshot and no one else was injured, the sheriff said. Lies. Just after 11:30 a.m., Clay County Sheriff Michelle Cook told Jacksonville Sheriff Office that the shooter left the Clay County area and was headed to Jacksonville. By 1:18, the shooter sent a text to his father to tell him to check his computer. Waters said that when the shooter's parent called Clay County Sheriff Office and told deputies that they found a manifesto in Oakleaf home. Their Oakleaf home. They found a manifesto. Interesting. Waters said 3 manifestos were written that expressed a disgusting ideology of hate. They were written, according to the sheriff, to the media, his parents, and federal agents to plainly put this shooting was racially motivated and he hated black people, Waters said. This is a dark day in Jacksonville. Any loss of life is tragic, but the hate that motivated the shooter's killing spree adds an additional layer of what? Heartbreak. Gotta keep lifting this. But they say heartbreak, right? If it's such heartbreak, why are we lying about these deaths? Why are we not telling the truth? It was way more bodies dug from that Dollar General. If you know, you know. Sherry Unks, special agent in charge of that Jacksonville FBI office, said that federal officers are opening a civil rights investigation into the shooting. The FBI plans to pursue as a hate crime. Are they gonna do something? I don't think so. Hate crimes are always and will always remain a top priority for the FBI because they are not only an attack on a victim, they are also meant to threaten and intimidate an entire community. Yeah, that's true. More brief background as we put that down. I'm gonna leave the link in that article. That man pulled up in a white van behind the college way beforehand and was around the neighborhood, as said, walking around with a very, very weird manifesto. It was said that he was seen with a white book bag just around these areas before running away, fleeing the scene from being seen at the college. Yeah, that man, he made his way around her. Knowing damn well he don't supposed to be here. Because we don't see shit like that. You know it's odd when you see certain things. Just like for us, if we were to walk in a certain neighborhood and be seen, they kind of, who is that? He don't look right. He don't supposed to be here. We never seen this before. Yeah, same shit, man. Same shit. That shit don't change. And why would it? It's the world, bro. It's little things on this planet that's being, put to the forefront for certain measurements to be called upon that they throw in the media. But things like this, like that reality, that real structure, where you can actually break from that unalignment, yeah, that's when the thing starts paving the way. Oh, this doesn't happen no more. This isn't real. Nah, you just don't see it because you don't pay attention. You're too busy on that phone. You're too busy on that phone. You're too busy on that phone looking at that BS. You're not paying attention to what's real. That's how we got the news, man. And matter of fact, that phone in your hand, bro, you got a whole entire out. What's going on in your community? What's going on in the world? What's really real? But you don't care about that. There's too many lies being put to the forefront. Always been that. Always been that, bruh. That's the thing, man. It's always been that. This ain't shit. It ain't new. It ain't nothing new. But being my age and seeing this now and continuing to hear the stories from the wise, and ain't no tone downs, it's gonna continue to get worse. People always say that back then it was like this. My generation was a tad bit the same. Nah, you can really look at those murder rates and really see that. It's a bit, it's the same. A little bit leveled higher, but it's the same, but it's gonna continue to get worse. It just always defoul you. It just sinks, man. Like a boat. It sinks. And this shit stinks. Cause it's bullshit written all over. It's lies. And why? Because you're black. They don't care. It's never gonna matter. Never. Really have that sense of mind and care about yourself and love yourself. Pray for your folks. Know what's real. Leave that bullshit behind and pay attention. Cause man, you can be here one day and go on the next. That's pain. Pray for the fallen ones. And also those children that were found dead in Regency.